Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glams, all as the weird women promised. And I fear thou playest most foully for. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, then their speeches shine. Why by the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight we'll hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll humbly request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
On good Lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which hath been prosperous in this day's council. But we'll take tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, could fill the time twixt this and supper. Go now my horse the better, I must become a borrower for the night for a dark hour away.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousin is bestowed in England, not confessing his cruel parricide, filling his hearers with strange invention. But more tomorrow, and therewithal we shall have cause of state, craving us jointly. Hie to your horse, adieu. Goes Lambs with you?
Aye, my good lord. Our time does call upon us.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night, when we will make society the sweeter welcome. We'll keep ourselves till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears and Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath the wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There's none but he whose being do I fear. Under him my genius is rebuked. He chid the sisters when first they placed the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then prophet-like, they called him father to a line of kings. On my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my gripe, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If this be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, put rancors in the vessels of my peace, given mine eternal jewel to the common enemy of man, to make them kings? The seeds of Banquo kings? Rather than that, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was.
So please your highness.
Well then now, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he who in the times past held you so under fortune, which you had thought been our innocent self. This I made clear to you in our last conference, passed in probation, how you were born in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them, and all else which might to half a soul and notion crazed, say, thus did Banquo?
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second youth. Is patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel? Pray for this man and his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world hath so incensed that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I another, so tugged with fortune, weary with disaster, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it.
Both of you know Banquo is your enemy.
True, my lord.
So he is mine, in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life. And though I could with bare-faced power sweep him from my sight, bid my will vouch it. Yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thence is to your assistance that I do make love, masking the business from the common eye, for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives...
Your spirits shine through you. I will advise you, within the hour at most, where to plant yourself. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight. And something from the castle, all is thought that I require a clearance. And with him, to leave no botches nor rubs of the work. Fleance, his son that keeps him company, must embrace the fate of this dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We
We are
are
resolved,
resolved.
my lord.
Abide within. I'll call upon you straight. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.